whether it's Matt Stafford, whether it's T. Higgins, some of the more expensive guys, Bukes, who are you fading?
Cam Akers. I want nothing to do with Cam Akers. Sorry, Pearce. You may have had a lovely answer, but I think it stunk. Here's the thing with Cam Akers, right? Since he's come back, he's been more of a detriment to this game plan. He has not been productive since he's taken the field. It's incredible that he's back and he's taking the field, but I don't think anybody can say with a straight face that he's helped this team offensively. They've added Sony Michel back into the mix. I know that Akers left for a little bit in that last game, so that's why Sony Michel was in the mix. But I think it's fair to say that Sony Michel has been the better back thus far. And believe me, the bar is not high because Cam Akers is averaging under 3 yards per carry since he's returned. Then there's a little rumblings. Maybe Darrell Henderson's coming back into the mix as well. I want nothing to do with a $9,600 running back that could be in a committee and quite frankly has not been overly productive. So I want nothing to do with Cam Akers when it comes to my showdown lineups.
Pearce, I feel like I need your answer now.
Steve is right. Akers is the pivot off the pivot. It is an extreme play. So I will stick with the Mixon and Bengals DST as my original contrarian option. But who I'm not going to play is Matt Stafford. And I disagree with Matt in this sense that I don't think you can play Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford together. And Kupp will be fine. We know he's going to get his points. The question is, will he be efficient? Will he be a good point per dollar play? Well, we know he's going to get the points. And I don't think he's going to be a great point per dollar play. He can get into the optimal lineup based on raw points alone. It really is more dependent on, do other big, expensive players also have efficient games? And are there value guys that come through that allow you to roster Cooper Kupp? My question or my concern is if you roster Cooper Kupp and Matthew Stafford, then you have to differentiate with a couple value guys, and you're drawing from such a small pool, and you're competing against people that are entering 150 fantasy lineups. I just don't see how you're going to be able to differentiate drawing from such a small pool of players with such a low probability of hitting. I don't think you can play them both. I'd rather take Kupp than Stafford.
I will never fade Matt Meiselman. Who are you fading?
That's too bad.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm probably looking to play Kupp without Stafford too. But the situation that I'm most curious about is just what the ownership ends up being on Cam Akers. Like, this has been a good segue into this because my initial assumption was Cam Akers is chalk, and because he's 6,400 and then 96 in the captain spot, that's just way cheaper than other starting players. So a lot of people will gravitate towards him. But with the injury concerns now, like, to me, it's possible, like, one of these guys is right. Either Akers is going to be a contrarian play who's worth considering, or he's not going to be that contrarian because of his cost and a lot of people play him, and then I don't want him. So this has been a bit of a wishy-washy answer, but ultimately, like, I'm just going to stay away from the Akers analysis for now beyond that. And my fade is going to be a different running back, Samaje Perine, who I think is going to be the guy people use when they want to fit Kupp and they want to fit Stafford and they want to fit Burrow and all of that. He's the cheapest relevant player in this game. So $2,400 for Perine. Just like, if you're playing him, you're probably doing a lot of similar things to other people. So that's really why I want to stay away from Perine.